Savour this. We're watching a once-in-a-generation athlete performing at the peak of her powers, and it is a new world record.
Two lanes, two legends, one race the world will never forget. When Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone and Femke Bol lined up for the 4x400 meters, it wasn't just another relay, it was a clash of icons, the kind of showdown that turns a race into history and rivals into legends.
People in the stadium are on their feet. They're stunned. They're utterly stunned. And so is she. She has smashed the world record.
In the world of track and field, few rivalries have burned brighter than that of Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone and Femke Bol. These two phenoms have transformed the 400-meter hurdles and now the 4x400 into must-watch events, pushing each other to limits the sport has never seen. From world records to championship duels, their battles have defined a new era of women's athletics, where excellence meets emotion every time they take the track. At the heart of this rivalry lies not just speed, but evolution. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone has become synonymous with technical perfection, precision, and dominance. Her world record of 50.37 seconds, set during the 2024 Paris Olympics, is more than a time on a clock. It's a generational benchmark. Her start-to-finish performance in that Olympic final was surgical, fluid, aggressive, and untouchable. After slicing 0.28 seconds off her own previous world record, McLaughlin-Levrone draped herself in the American flag and, with a tiara adorning her head, rang the victory bell, a celebration fit for the queen of her event. Meanwhile, Femke Bol has carved out her own legacy. At 25, the Dutch superstar has retained her world title at the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo with a season best and world-leading time of 51.54 seconds. Though she took bronze in the 400-meter hurdles in Paris, she rebounded with incredible poise in Tokyo, dominating the race with her trademark rhythm and grace. Her ability to recalibrate, refine her technique, and respond under pressure has made her more than a rival. She's McLaughlin-Levrone's equal in resilience and hunger.
This is so close! McLaughlin-Levrone for history! She's driving for the line, and she's...
The Tokyo 2025 World Championships symbolized a new chapter, with McLaughlin-Levrone focusing on the flat 400 meters this season, which she won in the second fastest time in history. Bol took full advantage. Undefeated heading into the championships, Bol ran 8 consecutive victories across Diamond League meets, showcasing her tactical prowess and consistent excellence. Her new stride pattern, 14 strides between the first 7 hurdles and 15 over the last 3, helped her maintain speed and form deep into the race.
A massive gap on the American. It's Femke Bol, but versus the clock. Another gold for the Netherlands, another gold for Femke Bol.
In Tokyo, it paid off with a dominant gold, while rising U.S. star Jasmine Jones took silver and Slovakia's Emma Zaplatilova claimed bronze. But no rivalry is built on titles alone. It's the contrast in style that has captured the imagination of fans worldwide. McLaughlin-Levrone is explosive from the blocks, a technician with metronomic precision and an unshakable 14-stride pattern. She attacks races, taking command early and obliterating competition in the final 100 meters with a devastating kick. Her 400-meter hurdle races feel more like solo time trials than head-to-head duels. And yet, her composure and humility after each win only amplify her legend. Bol, by contrast, runs with a quiet ferocity. Her long strides, fluid form, and rhythmic cadence make her a master of race management. She thrives in the middle phases, slowly reeling in competitors before striking late. The transformation of her stride pattern in recent years speaks volumes about her commitment to growth and adaptation. Though she hasn't yet beaten McLaughlin-Levrone at her best, Bol's consistency and resilience keep the rivalry electric. Their mutual respect adds a compelling human layer to their competition. Femke is a wonderful competitor, Sydney remarked. There are so many women in our event getting faster and faster, and you always have to respect your opposition. Bol, equally gracious, has often spoken of her admiration for Sydney. She's the best to ever do it, she said. It's amazing to see someone so diverse on the track. That respect hasn't dulled the edge of their competition. The 2021 Tokyo Olympics was a defining moment. Then 21, McLaughlin-Levrone stunned the world with a new world record of 51.46 seconds, winning gold, while Bol took bronze. It was the beginning of their era. In 2022, Sydney dropped jaws again with a 50.68 world record at the World Championships in Eugene, while Bol once more finished second. The pattern was clear. Sydney raised the bar, Femke chased it down, then came 2023. With McLaughlin-Levrone sidelined by injury, Bol seized her opportunity, claiming her first major global title at the World Championships in Budapest. It was a defining win, proof that Bol could lead the field without her rival present. Yet, even as she celebrated, the shadow of McLaughlin-Levrone's return loomed large. Paris 2024 reignited the fire. McLaughlin-Levrone returned with a vengeance, demolishing her own record and reasserting her dominance. Bol, despite running a strong race, could not match Sydney's final sprint, fading to third behind Anna Cockrell, who produced a personal best of 51.87. McLaughlin-Levrone's 50.37 wasn't just fast, it was seismic. The track erupted, fans roared, and history was made again. Cockrell's rise adds another intriguing dimension. Her silver in Paris and her fourth-place finish in Tokyo underline a growing U.S. depth in the event. Jasmine Jones, too, with her 52.08 silver in Tokyo, represents the next wave of American dominance. But for now, the sport belongs to Sydney and Femke. Both athletes are also known for their strength off the track. Bol's introspective honesty, like when she admitted to making tactical errors in Paris, shows maturity. Her comment, "I got so much lactic acid with 300 meters to go. I'll look at the positives," reflects a champion mindset. McLaughlin-Levrone's transparency about pre-race nerves and her pursuit of perfection, the closer we get to 49 seconds, the better, reveal an athlete never content to rest. Statistically, Sydney leads the head-to-head. Her consistency, especially in championship finals, is unmatched. But Bol's ability to adapt and improve year on year keeps her close. Both have clocked sub-52s multiple times. Sydney's 6 world records and Olympic dominance still set her apart. Yet Bol's world-leading 51.54 in Tokyo and her relentless season suggest the gap is narrowing. Their differing strengths ensure every encounter is unpredictable. Sydney's explosive start and lethal finish contrast with Bol's steady acceleration and calculated execution. Sydney is the architect of the impossible. Bol is the builder chasing her blueprint. Off the track, their legacies are forming in other ways. McLaughlin-Levrone, now a 2-time Olympic gold medalist and global superstar, is already regarded as one of the greatest hurdlers in history. Bol, meanwhile, is building a reputation not just in the 400-meter hurdles, but also in relays and flat 400-meter events. Her anchoring leg in the 4x400-meter mixed relay in Paris was a testament to her versatility and clutch performance. As the countdown begins to Los Angeles 2028, anticipation is already mounting. Will Sydney continue her reign, pushing closer to the mythical sub-50 mark? Will Femke find that perfect race and finally topple her greatest rival? Can new names like Cockrell and Jones shake the status quo? For now, fans can only marvel at the era they're witnessing. Every time these two step onto the track, history feels within reach, whether in Eugene, Tokyo, Paris, or future Olympic stadiums. The McLaughlin-Levrone versus Bol rivalry is more than a race. It is a symphony of speed, precision, and passion. In the end, the 400-meter hurdles may be a solitary test of will and technique, but with Sydney and Femke, it has become a duet of greatness. And for all who watch, that makes every race not just a competition, but a moment of legend in the making. Nadia Battocletti was racing against the 2 fastest women in the world. She stayed close to them the whole race, and that's exactly how she won a medal. This is the story of Nadia Battocletti, and September 2025 might have been her greatest month ever. Nadia Battocletti is 25 years old. She's from a small town called Cleese in northern Italy, right in the mountains. And this Italian runner just won 2 medals at the World Championships in Tokyo. But her story starts way before that. Running is in her blood. Her dad, Giuliano, was a really good Italian distance runner back in the day. He finished 7th at a big European race in 1998. Her mom, Jawara, came from Morocco and ran the 800 meters. So Nadia grew up watching her parents run. Now her dad is her coach. They work together every single day. Nadia says their relationship is special because they trust each other and talk about everything. She explains, "My father understands me and I understand him." A coach is not someone who just writes the training. It's people who understand you, who follow you, who allow you to be yourself. Nadia is also Muslim. Every year during Ramadan, she has to adjust her training because she fasts during the day. Her coaches help her train a bit easier during that month. She says, "It's not easy to do this as a professional athlete, but it's something I feel, and it's good for me." She started winning medals as a teenager. When she was just 17, she won bronze at a European championship. By 18, she was already Italy's best 5,000-meter runner. That's really young. In 2021, Nadia went to her first Olympics in Tokyo. She was 21 years old. She ran the 5,000 meters and finished 7th in the final. That's really good for your first Olympics. She ran 14 minutes and 46 seconds, which was almost the fastest time ever by an Italian woman. After the Olympics, she kept getting better. She started breaking Italian records that had stood for many years. In 2022, she broke a record that was 15 years old. Then she broke another record that was over 20 years old. But 2024 was when everything changed. In June 2024, the European Championships came to Rome. That's Nadia's home country. She was running in front of Italian fans. First, she ran the 5,000 meters on opening night. The crowd went crazy. On the last lap, she passed Norway's Caroline Grøvdal right at the end and won gold. It was her first big senior title. 4 days later, she ran the 10,000 meters. That's 25 laps around the track. This time she led from the front and dropped everyone with 600 meters to go. Another gold medal. 2 races, 2 gold medals, 2 Italian records. Rome was the turning point. Nadia said later, "The European Championships in Rome was definitely the turning point. With the staff, we worked on the little things, on the details. Now I feel like I'm a complete runner." Then came the Paris Olympics in August. First was the 5,000 meters. Nadia ran really well and finished 4th. She ran 14 minutes and 31 seconds, another Italian record. She actually got moved up to 3rd place bronze when Kenya's Faith Kipyegon was disqualified. But then Kipyegon appealed and got the medal back. So Nadia was 4th again. That hurts. But she didn't give up. A few days later came the 10,000 meters. Nadia was determined. With 200 meters to go, 7 women could still win. Then Kenya's Beatrice Chebet made her move. Nadia followed her. They sprinted down the final straight. Chebet won gold. Nadia got silver. She held off the defending Olympic champion Sifan Hassan to take 2nd place. Nadia became the first Italian woman ever to win an Olympic medal in the 10,000 meters. Ever. In history. After the race, she said, "2024 was a magical year for me, where so many of my dreams came true. All this has helped me to face 2025 with even more self-confidence." She also said something funny. "I'm starting to like silver medals." But 2024 wasn't done yet. She went to more championships and won more gold medals. She won European gold in cross-country running. Then she won gold at the European Road Championships in the 10-kilometer race. No athlete had ever held European titles on track, cross-country, and road all at the same time. Nadia did it. Then came 2025. In May, Nadia went back to Tokyo for a special 5-kilometer road race, and she absolutely flew. She ran 14 minutes and 32 seconds. That broke the European record by 7 seconds. She finished 2nd in the race behind Kenya's Caroline Nyaga, but she got the European record. After that race, Nadia was happy. "It means a lot. I'm so happy because I just broke 2 records, and to be here in Tokyo is really amazing. The goal all year was the World Championships. They were happening in September. And guess where? Tokyo again. The same stadium where Nadia ran her first Olympics in 2021. She said before the championships, "It will be great to be there again. Coming back this year will be wonderful. I will finally see a full stadium with the cheering and warmth of the Japanese public." 4 years ago, the Tokyo Olympics had no fans because of COVID. The stadium was empty and quiet. Now it would be packed with over 56,000 people. The World Championships started on September 13th. Nadia was entered in both the 10,000 meters and 5,000 meters. 2 chances at medals. First came the 10,000 meters. This was 25 laps. The race started steady. Then around lap 15, things got serious. Kenya's Agnes Ngedic picked up the speed. The pack shrunk down to 6 runners, then 5 runners. Then with 1 lap to go, Ethiopia's Gudaft Tsege surged. Now only 4 were left: Beatrice Chebet, Nadia Battocletti, Gudaft Tsege, and Agnes Ngedic. Coming into the final 200 meters, Chebet attacked. Nadia went with her. For a moment, it looked like Nadia might catch her, but Chebet held on. Chebet won in 30 minutes and 37 seconds. Nadia was just 0.62 seconds behind in 30 minutes and 38 seconds. Tsege got bronze.
Running the race of her life. Tsege's going to get the bronze. Battocletti's trying ever so hard, but it's gold again for Beatrice Chebet, the Olympic champion.
Nadia set another Italian record. After the race, she said, "This year was tough after the Olympic Games last year, but I knew that I was ready to run fast. It's really big for a European girl to win a medal at this event with all the African runners." She was proud, but also a little disappointed. "In the last lap, I realized I was a bit too far away from the leading athlete. I wanted to go faster over the last 300 meters. Unfortunately, I missed a moment for the gold, but I am proud." Silver medal number 1, but she wasn't done. A few days later came the 5,000 meters final. This was the big one, the race everyone was watching. The race was tactical and tough. Everyone stayed together for most of it. Then in the final laps, the pace exploded. The athletes were fighting for every position. Nadia was right there in the mix. She fought every single meter. Coming down the home stretch, the medals were decided. Nadia crossed the line in 3rd place. Bronze medal.
Tsege's going to get the bronze. Battocletti's trying ever so hard, but it's gold again for Beatrice Chebet.
She had done it, her first World Championship medal in the 5,000 meters. Added to her 10,000 meters silver from earlier in the week, Nadia left Tokyo with 2 medals.
He's done it again! A year later, rewriting the world record again!
Few athletes in history have changed a sport the way Usain Bolt did. The Jamaican sprinter didn't just win races, he redefined what the world thought was humanly possible. Years after hanging up his spikes, his name still stands as the ultimate benchmark of speed, power, and charisma. Usain Bolt, born on August 21, 1986 in Trelawney, Jamaica, is more than an athlete. He's a global icon whose name redefines speed itself. He isn't just a record holder or a gold medalist. He stands as the greatest sprinter the world has ever seen. For more than a decade, Bolt's breathtaking dominance didn't just shatter records, it reshaped what people believed the human body could achieve.
Spearman finishing fast, Bolt wins, Bolt wins, and Bolt has smashed his own world record, just as he did in Beijing.
What Bolt did on the track has never been done before, and quite possibly will never be done again. He holds the world records in the 100 meters at 9.58 seconds and the 200 meters at 19.19 seconds, both set in 2009, a year that cemented his status as the fastest man in history. No one has come within 0.12 seconds of either record since his retirement in 2017. When I was competing, I was working to break the benchmark, Bolt reflected during the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. Now that I've retired, it's a great feeling to know that I'm the benchmark. If you want to be the best, you want to be a legend. I wanted to set high standards, and I did. That benchmark is astonishing. 8 Olympic gold medals, 11 World Championship titles, and 3 world records that continue to stand. His dominance spanned 3 Olympic Games, winning gold in the 100 meters and 200 meters at Beijing 2008, London 2012, and Rio 2016. His electrifying performances and charismatic celebrations turned him into a global icon. But Bolt wasn't just fast. He brought fun back to the sport. His signature lightning bolt pose, infectious grin, and showmanship made him a fan favorite around the world. He didn't just win, he entertained. "It's the personality," Bolt said. "A lot of people, they try to be fun, but it comes off different. It's just having a good time. I try to engage with fans, and that's why they gravitated to it." Bolt's talent was evident early. At just 15, he won the 200 meters at the 2002 World Junior Championships, becoming the youngest ever male World Junior champion.